How to turn a Virgo into a villain. So, you want to turn a Virgo into a villain? Careful. That's not a villain. That's a full-scale audit of your soul. Because Virgo doesn't just get mad, they analyze. They'll turn your betrayal into a spreadsheet, your flaws into footnotes, and your downfall into a 17-step plan with color-coded tabs. They don't lose control. They calculate vengeance. Act 1. The perfectionist before the break. Virgo, ruled by Mercury, the analyst of the Zodiac, the fixer, the helper. They're the ones who remember everyone's coffee orders, spot typos in legal contracts, and always carry tissues just in case someone cries. They find peace in precision and purpose in service. They love by improving, not out of superiority, but out of devotion. To them, care is organization and control is safety. But that same desire to make everything better becomes dangerous when they realize some things, and some people, don't want to be fixed. Act 2. The trigger, the corruption of order. Virgo's villain arc begins with chaos. Not the fun kind, but the kind that mocks their effort. Give them responsibility, then ignore their advice. Let incompetence run wild. Blame them for caring too much. And worst of all, betray their trust after they warned you what would happen. That's when the Virgo light flickers. Nothing hurts them more than knowing they were right, and still got burned. They'll retreat at first, appearing cold and detached. But they're not done. They're documenting. Every lie, every hypocrisy, every time they cleaned up someone else's mess gets logged and stored. They're building a case, and when it's airtight, they'll strike. Act 3. The transformation, the ascension of the strategist. When Virgo finally snaps, it's not loud, it's surgical. They become the strategist, the villain who never raises their voice because the plan already works. They've predicted your reactions, your excuses, your escape routes. Their weapon is efficiency. Their superpower is knowing the rules better than anyone else and bending them quietly. They won't destroy you in public. They'll let reality do it for them. They'll set the dominoes, walk away, and 6 months later, when everything collapses, they'll whisper, "I told you so." Act 4. The Rain, the architect of precision. Virgo villains rule through order. They're not chaotic overlords, they're perfectionist dictators. Their empire runs smoothly, every cog in place, every task optimized, every ally under subtle surveillance. They'll fix the world, even if they have to break it first. Their motto becomes, "If no one else can do it right, I will." They become the architect, turning control into doctrine. Their plans are elegant, their reasoning flawless, terrifyingly so. But behind that cold efficiency lies heartbreak. Virgo villains aren't power-hungry, they're disillusioned idealists. They believed in people, and when people failed, they turned to systems. Because systems don't lie, systems don't leave, systems work until they don't. Act 5. The lesson, the curse of knowing better. Virgo's greatest strength, their clarity, becomes their curse. They see the flaws in everything, the world, their friends, themselves. And once they give up hope that those flaws can be healed with kindness, they try to heal them with control. That's when empathy turns mechanical. They start treating life like a project and people like problems to be solved. They justify every manipulation and every crossed line as necessary for improvement. They become the villain who believes they're saving everyone. And maybe, in their mind, they are. Act 6. The redemption, letting the system crash. To stop a Virgo from going dark, you can't argue logic. You have to touch grace. Show them that imperfection isn't failure. It's human. That sometimes good enough is enough. They don't need constant proof of order. They need permission to breathe. Tell them it's okay if the world doesn't run perfectly, that chaos isn't an enemy. It's part of life's rhythm. Once Virgo remembers that compassion matters more than correction, the iron walls come down. They stop trying to fix love and start trying to feel it again. Conclusion. So if you ever anger a Virgo, don't expect explosions. Expect an email with bullet points and attachments. They don't just plot revenge, they proofread it. Thank you for watching the video, and let us know your thoughts in comments box below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get all the updates.